Hello everybody, Smokey Smokes here. Going to be doing a tobacco review on this Peter Stokkebye, however you say that, 27 Pistachio. On the description of pipesandcigars.com, it says Peter Stokkebye number 27 Pistachio consists, or a fine, I think they meant of, a fine ribbon cut, superlative red Virginia, and a silky smooth black Cavendish. Carefully selected combination of creamy vanilla with the subtle flavor of pistachio nuts complete this understated but very enjoyable blend. We'll have to find out. Sounds intriguing. I like the way pistachios taste. I know there's such thing as a pistachio milkshake. I've actually never had one of those before, but it sounds good, like sweet vanilla pistachio mixer, I guess. It's made in Cavendish in Virginia. It is an aromatic. Its room note, as they're saying, is level 4 out of 5, which they call distinct. And that's flavor intensity is level 3 out of 5, which they call balanced, and its strength is mild to medium, they're saying. So, made in Denmark. There is also a Sutliff pistachio. I'm not going to go get that one because I'm almost all the time disappointed with Sutliff, but Peter Stokkebye has been pretty good to me so far, so we're going to see how this is. So I already put one pinch in this Nording pipe right here, and I was just going to go out and smoke it and then do a review later, just a normal tabletop review. But then I was like, oh, why don't I make a video out of this? So that's what I'm going to do. So it's a second pinch, third pinch. And I've been losing some subscribers lately, and I'm pretty sure that has something to do with the fact that I've uploaded a lot of e-liquid stuff, and like, I'm tired of seeing this in my subscription box. Well, just be patient. I'll have more tobacco reviews up for you, okay? There's already a lot I'm testing and such in that new batch I got. That's why I, gave you that whole teaser video of the unboxing of the Pipes and Cigars stuff. So this was in that box, so, I don't smoke every single day. That's why it's easier for me to do e-liquid reviews, because I can vape all day and review all of them in one day, because there's no inherited danger of that. With smoking, I try to limit it to once every other day or so. So anyway, doesn't have much of a flavor. I don't know what the word for this is. Anybody can correct me on that. When you just like puff on it when it's not even lit yet. It's on the sweet side, but it's nothing too sweet or anything. It's kind of like a vanilla flavor I'm getting. But anyway, now let's go out and smoke it. Alright, so here we go. This is an Eagle torch lighter, or whatever they call this thing. I like using it because I like the butane torch right there. It doesn't keep evaporating on you. There's quite a few upsides I see to it. You don't get as much of a smell that you get from like Zippo fuel or something. So I heard a couple people, or not a couple people, one person told me that I have to be careful with these things because they're apparently too hot and they may burn around the pipe. I don't understand why that would be, but it's a good flavor so far. I can't quite say exactly what I'm tasting yet. Hold on. I like it so far. Aromatics tend to turn on you. You'll be puffing on it, you're like, this is pretty good, and then like within minutes you're like, wow, this tastes like garbage. So I'm really hoping this one's gonna stay good, and I feel like it is, because it didn't smell amazing out of the pouch or anything like that. I wasn't blown away by it. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. Like, smelling it, because usually when a tobacco does that, it doesn't taste so good. It doesn't have much flavor when you actually light it. I don't know why that is, but that's what I noticed. Like a lot of the Sutliffs, they may smell amazing out of the pouch, like really good, but then go to smoke it, there's either not much flavor, or the flavor is good, but then it lasts like 2 minutes or something, that's done. Not smoking too hot. It's on the easier side to keep lit. It's not going out on me too easily or anything. Not too dry either, so it was a good consistency out of the pouch. Definitely vanilla flavor. Picking up on the vanilla. It's not very strong, it's not overly sweet. So far, I think this is a really good tobacco for most people who are into aromatics, or even non-aromatics maybe. It's not overly sweet, but it's sweet enough, and you do pick up on that vanilla. You have to look for it a little bit, but it's not that subtle. Certainly not in your face at all either. Is this pipe sweet or what? Now there's something else going on with the vanilla there. I want to say it's a nutty flavor, but it's not, because honestly, pistachios, to me, they don't even taste really like nuts. They're like their own thing. I like pistachios a lot. One of my favorite nuts to eat, but most nuts have their own distinct flavor. Pistachios are like their own thing. And that, I want to say that's what I'm tasting. I don't exactly know how to define it. I can't say it's nutty. It doesn't really taste nutty to me, but there is something else going on there with the vanilla. Let's get a room note here. Looks funny with my left hand. It's not very coordinated. Pleasant room note. Not the greatest to smell, but it's good, and I think most people are going to like it. Even non-pipe smokers are going to be like, that's a nice smell. So, just kind of a sweet, creamy smell, but it's not in your face either. It's very subtle. Good room note, good flavor. Good balance of not being too in your face and not being too subtle either. Although I personally happen to love pipe tobaccos that are in your face and very flavorful. That may not be for everybody. It's not for people who smoke all the time. I guess I would consider this an all-day smoke so far. I'm into tobaccos that are really, really intense and very flavorful. They really just, you taste it a lot. That's what I'm into, but not everybody's into those. So, it's good. Seems like it got better. Obviously, because I'm thinking of pistachios, I'm tasting pistachio. It's almost like a salty, creamy flavor with the vanilla in there, so it's like, think of like a pistachio milkshake, I guess, except it's not that sweet. It's starting to lose its flavor a bit. I'm going to ash it, so I'm just going to tap it a few times. Get some of those ashes out there. Not recommended, but sometimes I'll blow into the pipe just to get those little bits of ashes out there, but don't recommend it. Yeah, room note's good. I'm just going to let this sit for a bit, and I'll get back to you. Well, I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to shut the camera off. I don't know, I'll wait like 5-10 minutes or something, and then come back to it, and then I'll give you my final conclusions on this tobacco. Alright. It's starting to lose its flavor, and I'm not even all that far down the bowl, but yeah, I had quite a bit left. Here's a clump of tobacco that was left at the bottom there. And there's another one. I don't want to pick it up though, because it's still an ember right now, but I would say maybe like halfway down the bowl it kind of got ashy, just really gross, ashy, bitter. But it started to actually get nuttier. I say nutty, but I just said pistachios don't taste like nuts to me. I really did get an actual pistachio flavor just jump out at me. Let me try that again. I actually got a pistachio flavor that really jumped out at me. I really tasted pistachio. I was like, well, that's pistachio. I know that wasn't my mind playing tricks. I tasted it. And with the vanilla there, it was good. It seemed like the vanilla almost got less as the pistachio got more intense with the flavor. I don't know, I could be wrong, but overall I'd give it maybe like a 6 out of 10. Perhaps the whole ashy thing was maybe because I was puffing on it too fast or something. I don't know, I don't really care. I think the flavor stayed pretty consistent for the most part. I think it's an okay tobacco. If I were to give it like a rating, I'm probably going to do ratings now. I would give it like a 6 out of 10. Good, not outstanding, not great, not bad, not just okay. It's a little bit above okay. That's what a 6 out of 10 is to me. So, yeah, if you want to check it out, if you really are a fan of pistachios, I think it's a winner. I'm not blown away by it. I will try it again down the line. There's been tobaccos I've tried nearly like over a year sometimes later, and then I end up actually liking them a lot more than I previously did. And there's been a couple of videos that I've annotated because of that fact. This might be one of those, but currently as it sits, it's good. I don't think it's amazing though, so yeah, I'm not disappointed. I'm not amazed either, so that's that.